Alright guys, we're on. First off, like always, you know, I gotta thank you guys. You guys are always amazing for sitting down with me. We're gonna do an update now. And like always, we're gonna start from the beginning. Can I get your name, age, and current living situation?
Robert Taylor. Currently residentially challenged.
I love it. Every time you say that, it makes me residentially challenged. Yeah, it's better than saying homeless for sure.
29.
29. What about you?
I'm Steve, and I'm 63.
Yeah, 63. Okay.
The occupant of the world, like everybody else.
Did you say object of the world?
Occupant.
Oh, I was like, what? That was okay. That's
Just
different.
on this rock.
Yep. You know, can you tell me a little about your past journey before you guys were out here on the streets? What was life like for you guys?
You want to go?
You go first.
I had a good life, a regular routine. Grew up with family, had a good job, married, raised 2 children, 2 daughters. Everything was great. Owned a few businesses in town at one point.
That's awesome.
Without getting into the details, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It happens, and I wound up here. But you know, and it proved to me that you know, when people say, "Oh, only a check or 2 away from homelessness," you know.
So now you believe in that?
Oh, well, sure. You know, it goes real quick. It goes real quick, and I didn't have the foresight. You know, I should have.
Yeah.
With the money I made in my life, I should have put a percentage aside. But you get sloppy.
You get sloppy. That's
you
a different
You figure it's gonna last forever, and I'll take care of that later attitude. You know.
For me, it was I wasn't privileged by any means. You know, I was like higher, lower, middle class.
Yeah.
Family, but you know, they did the best they could, and I wasn't abused or treated shitty as a child. You know, I had it pretty alright. I just got to a point in age where I lost someone close to me, and just said, fuck it, I gave up. You know.
Hey, that's awesome. I mean, it's not awesome that happened to you, but it's awesome that you're able to, you know, notice, you know, the problem essentially. But like old school was saying, you know, this is definitely an epidemic, and it's definitely sad to see, to say the least. Have you guys heard about the new, there's these 3D printed balls that they're putting on the sides of Circle K's and, you know, QT's, excuse me, and what it is to keep people from sitting on the side of, like, you see how you guys are sitting right now? It's to stop people from sitting like that. What do you guys think about that, and how does that make you guys feel?
In general, overall, I think it's the most idiotic thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Isn't it, though? That's awful.
The law is you're not allowed to sit on the street corner. You're not allowed to sit on the sidewalk.
You're not allowed to fucking...
I stop sometimes. I'm walking the dog. I stop to give him water. You need to go. Okay, can I just finish giving my dog water? No, if you're not gone, by the time I'm done talking, then go for the police.
Yeah.
And the police will tell you the same thing. Gotta keep moving, gotta keep moving. There's no freedom left in this
None.
beautiful, wonderful country that was built on freedom. There is no freedom left.
No, 100%.
And if you think that I'm talking out my ass, then experience what I'm experiencing. Because I can't believe that this is the country I grew up in. Cannot believe it.
Man, well said. What about you, Robbie, man?
And I feel like, what was the question again?
Like, how do you feel about those balls and electric 3D balls that, you see how you guys are sitting?
The same thing he was saying, kind of, you know, that it's like, you can't ever, there's no human compassion anymore, you know, or compassion for your fellow human being.
None.
You know?
It's sad.
The store really thinks it's going to disturb their business that badly if someone stops and has a rest, you know, in 115 degrees.
Isn't that crazy?
And don't get me wrong, there are people that are out here that are belligerent, you know. And,
sure.
And, you know, but that's not us.
It's nowhere near everyone.
Because like I told you, there's no problem sitting here doing this interview because the people that work here know me, know him, know the dog, and they love us. We bother nobody. I ask for nothing. And there's some wonderful people out there that know me, and you know they stop by and they help us out.
Yeah, I
And
noticed
that's all
that.
there is to it. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That you guys get the brunt of what other people do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think that in total, it's horrible that they're doing that. They're also, they've made adjustments to, the bus stops.
Mm-hmm.
They're going all out now. It's like if they would spend the money on, people that are out here versus spending money on things to keep people away, I think that would nullify the problem to a degree anyway.
It's an out of sight, out of mind attitude.
Yeah, it's sad though. I mean, they went to the extent of putting 3D printed little knobs everywhere to prevent people from getting arrested. Isn't that awful?
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It really is.
Yeah, that's horrible, man. As always,
Yeah,
I
like
always
it,
ask, what's the hardest part about being out here for you guys?
The craziness, like the
You don't know
instability. You never know what's gonna happen, and
that and finding a bathroom.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
there's just so many weirdos out here that
All right.
There isn't there?
that just clean themselves
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, I agree with you, Robbie, on that. Like, you just never know what someone's intentions are, and you always gotta there's always gotta be a weed out process, right?
Dang it. Stop.
You never know what someone's trying to do, if they're genuine or whatever the case. And it sucks being out here, that I feel, because you gotta kind of vet things,
Yeah.
before you get hurt or something,
Yeah, for real.
you know?
You gotta stay vigilant for other people, for the police, for
Yeah.
everything.
It's kind of like always being wanted. You always got to
Can't ever let your guard down.
can't ever let your guard down. As we've said before, a lot of people that are out here, they even go as far as to stay up at night. They don't even sleep,
Right.
so they don't lose the last bit of their stuff.
No, that's the truth. And there is no place to sleep. So
Yeah, isn't that horrible?
You gotta
We do without
find a damn good spot if you're gonna find
Yeah.
somewhere to go to sleep.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's awful. I don't get what America's come to as far as, like you were saying, empathy, the compassion,
there is none.
all that is out.
But there are good people.
There are good,
it's
yeah.
It's not 100%
There's
at
so
all.
few and far between.
But,
yeah.
Even fewer over the years. It's become like cool to, be this self-centered asshole. That's like the trend nowadays. It's not give a fuck about anybody but yourself.
Right.
100%. Everybody's just judging someone. And I think that's sad. As I always say, that everybody's someone's child at the end of the day, and the last thing you want to do is be so quick to judge. You never know what someone's going through or has been through. It's sad. What does a typical day on the street look like for you guys? Is this it? I mean, is this the round robin kind of like?
It's just survival. We kid around and we call it, Groundhog Day, because a lot of times it feels that way.
That's neat.
But we do what we have to do to survive.
Yeah.
Come up with enough money to buy food and something to to drink and make it through to the next day, and try to get other things accomplished in between. That
Bounce from shady spot to
get us
shady
to a
spot.
better
Yeah.
living situation.
Yeah, every time you say that a lot, Rob. Like bounce from shady spot to shady spot.
Right.
I don't think people understand the.
But this time of the year, especially.
Yeah, I don't think people understand the significance of that. Like that's a big deal. Like you can't go anywhere without someone hurrying and rushing you guys off. And the minute you guys find a spot that's decent, someone will call on you guys, call the cops, and then here we go again. And that's awful. I just don't think that it's right, and yeah, it should be looked at a little bit deeper. Yeah, that's awful. Which leads to this: is there a particular experience you've had while out here homeless that stands out? I know there's always many, but is there something that stands out to you in particular?
I seen someone get murdered before.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Yeah.
What was that like without going too far?
It was like I more sensed it was going to happen before it happened. You know, like I was walking up to a situation that I could tell, like I just had a sense, like sixth sense, like that was you know, boiling over, and next thing you know, the guy pulls out a knife and stabs the guy, and the other guy that I was walking up to, basically, to where I had to stop for a second. Oh shit, you know, and turn around and get out of there, of course. You know?
Yeah. Wow. So
the guy died. Yeah, they were driving around, fucking cops were swarming all over the area, questioning everybody.
Yeah, that's hard, man. So what was something like that? How did that impact you and how you traverse the metropolitan area?
Especially in that neighborhood, I'm a lot more careful.
Definitely.
Cautious of my surroundings, you know.
That has to be an understatement.
Perspective on something, on your life, when you see someone get killed right before your very eyes.
Yeah, that has to do a lot, man. Especially, what about the people that have to get Narcan 2 and 3 and 4 times just to
save people's lives?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, same here. I mean, it's awful when you see someone turning purple and then you gotta, you know, put a little spray in their nose and they you know, get back red again. Yeah, come back to life. It's sad how people are just so quick to, you know, throw their life away and just give up.
Well, you know, it's not a daily occurrence that we see. You know, it's happened, and it's terrible to think that, you know, everybody out here is into, you know, all these, you know, wild ass drugs and alcohol.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's not all that out here.
You're right.
And, you know,
very true.
I think there's been a real misnomer about it. I feel it. It's almost like they're coming on TV and saying, you know,
everybody out here is on drugs.
Exactly.
That's not the case.
Exactly.
Like I've met so many people, like I say a lot also. I mean, I met so many people out here that are, you know, very, like you guys are very smart, you know how to have a great conversation, you know, very smart people. So at the very least, you know, I know that if it was the right time situation, you had all your stuff, you could easily get jobs and do that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you know, so
absolutely.
It's not a matter about doing drugs. It's sad that the news portrays that, because I would say there's more people that are SMI out here, or at least equal, maybe.
I would think more SMI.
Yeah, me too. I would say more SMI.
Which is a shame. They should be getting the help they need. It's just like, you know, throwing a drug addict in jail. What is that? That doesn't stop them from being a drug addict.
100%.
They need help.
Especially when they can get it in there anyway.
Right.
What is something you wish people understand more about homelessness? Sorry.
Just how fast it could happen to anyone.
Yeah, that's always the one.
And don't believe everything that you're told about this quick fixes at all these different agencies, and it's all out there and easy to get, because it's not. It's not. And until you walk the mile in these shoes, I had no idea. Absolutely not. I'd help people out when I was on the other side of it.
Yeah.
No problem. But to think, like I said before, what I've witnessed here, this is not the world I grew up in. People did not treat people the way they do,
man,
today as they did when I was.
I
mean, I'm not talking about 100 years ago. You know, it's not that long ago. I don't get it. I don't get how people are that
callous.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Callous and self-centered, because that's what it comes down to. It's self-centered. And
I mean, when I grew up, not to cut you off, when I grew up, you could go to your neighbors for a cup of sugar, or like, can I get 2 eggs or something to finish or complete the meal?
Yeah.
It's like people forget we're still human beings. Like you always say, there's someone's father, someone's son, someone's brother, someone's sister, someone's mom.
100%, man.
there's still people that are out here just because they're in a worse situation than you. It doesn't mean you should step over them and with your nose in the air.
Yeah, well said. Very well said. As always, that was well said.
And
That's
I
true.
grew up believing that the game was, whoever had the more toys and the more money wins.
Yeah.
In the end, we're all dirt, so have fun with it.
Yeah,
because
we're all flies on the wall.
I've had those
We're
toys.
food.
I've had
Yeah.
those toys, and I've enjoyed my life, and
Yeah.
I'm enjoying my life out here. As much as it's a difficult way to live, there's a lot about it that I like.
Yeah.
There really is. It's opened me up to nature. It's opened me up to being outdoors, and I don't want an apartment. I want an RV, and I want to go travel, and I want to camp. And
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. You guys seem like that type, not to be judgmental, but you guys seem like the type of people that would get a van and just go traverse the world.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's
To
the
be
plan.
real.
All along.
That's the plan.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like, I see people doing that and they look like they're so free compared to like someone who's working 9 to 5 and just, it seems like the look in their eyes always look like, whew, like I dodged one there, as opposed to going to work every day, doing the adult thing. These guys are doing adult things but in a different manner, and I think it's awesome that people do that. I always ask, is there a person or organization that has made a significant or positive impact on your guys' life since you've been out here?
It's always the same ones that I say,
Yeah, like Austin, Catherine, yeah, everybody, yeah, that's
Aries.
awesome.
Aries.
Aries, yeah, they're still doing stuff,
Do
man.
you know when the feed is, or where the feed is tomorrow?
You see what's happened with that now?
Yeah, they
Every week it's somewhere else now.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is. I didn't
That's
make it
what I
last
mean,
week. I didn't know where it was.
I can find out though. I'll find out for you guys. I have to make sure. But that's an ask Austin where it's at. But no matter what, at the hill.
Well, we need to go to Catherine's feed so that he can get
I
the
have
mail.
to. Yeah. Catherine gets my mail.
Oh yeah.
I've known her for a long time.
So-
She helps me out that way. So I have to get there, but she has a lot of mail I need.
Yeah, man.
Like his ID and
Okay, so Vista del Camino is where she's been
Really?
for the past week. Yeah.
oh really?
Yeah, right
Yeah, right
across
there.
the pond. So I don't know if it's there anymore, because the other spot, I don't know what happened.
I don't know
but,
what happened to church.
Yeah. So, what advice would you give someone going through a hard time?
Just don't give up. Don't give up on
Give
yourself.
up. That's good.
We've seen too many people give up on themselves and they're not here anymore.
Yeah.
Really?
It'll get better.
It'll get better.
There's always somebody that's experiencing something worse.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the
true.
truth. It's always somebody that's experiencing something worse.
100%. And yeah, guys, man, I don't want to keep you guys too long.
You're good.
Man, that was more than my 10 minutes. You guys always have something to say. I really appreciate you guys always sitting down to talk with me, man. This is amazing and always informative with you guys. And you guys are always nice and humane. I love that about you guys. So,
Let me just once again give a shout out to my mom.
Please do.
I love you. And I'll get a hold of you soon. I'm still trying to find myself,
there it is there. Thank you guys so much. It's been awesome, and I'll see you next time.
Peace, love.